Neighbors, today we are doing jjolmyeon.
쫄쫄쫄쫄쫄쫄면.
What is jjolmyeon, Katie?
쫄면 is
Explain to the people.
chewy noodles.
쫄깃쫄깃 in Korean is an adjective. It means chewy, and myeon means noodles. So chewy noodles.
Where do you find 쫄면?
We
usually?
find it at Bunsik restaurants. Bunsik is just like fast food restaurants.
Street food?
Yeah, like you get
Kind of.
tteokbokki,
오뎅,
odeng, or
순대.
some Korean tempura tigim, and then you can also order this jjolmyeon noodles
Yeah.
on the side. But the thing about Bunsik jib is they never make it like I want to make it, right?
It's too plain.
It's too plain. I want to get some Korean barbecue on top. So today's version is a supreme version. For people whom cheese pizza is not enough and you need olives and you need sausage and you need
anchovy.
pepperoni. No, not anchovies. We're doing the supreme version of jjolmyeon. Check it out. All right, so neighbors, when you're at a Korean market, you want to go to the refrigerator section. Jjolmyeon, the noodles, they're never sold dried. They're fresh noodles, so refrigerator section. Now, in the past, we've actually done a jjolmyeon recipe, but most of the jjolmyeon packages, they'll actually come with the spicy marinade, and it tastes delicious. But if your brain was shut off while you were shopping, which I do a lot, and you end up just buying the noodles themselves, you can go to fixyourdish.com, and you'll see the spicy marinade, how to make it from scratch. First topping, of course, we gotta have a hard-boiled egg. Enter second pot from right of stage. After the water comes to a boil, we're gonna put the eggs in. In that second pot, we will be blanching some soybean sprouts. This is 콩나물, soybean sprouts, not sukju, not mung bean sprouts, okay? If you're making this just for yourself, you just need a small amount. We're just using this for toppings. I'm gonna season just a little bit of salt. All right, guys, and then when it comes to boil, we'll put our soybeans in. So you wanna keep them covered when boiling. All right, that's 3 minutes. Fish out our bean sprouts. Instead of draining all this water, because we can cook the noodles in this water as well, wash them, shake off excess water. 3 minutes soybean sprouts. These are gonna give that crunch. I'm gonna chop up some scallions or green onions, just a little bit so they look nice. All right, and that's 8 minutes. Our eggs are done. Here's my 8-minute egg. Give it a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper as well. Let us add one more vegetables. We're gonna add just some thin slices of green cabbage. We just need a small amount. Use a mandolin or just chop it up the old school way with the knife. All right, and I think this will be more than enough for 2 people. All right, and then the very reason why I like making this at home, the key word here is tepe. Ask the Korean staff at the Korean market, you want tepe samgyeopsal. These things, if you leave it long enough, some of the bits will turn crispy, and when you eat it with the noodles, oh, amazing. When you grill this on the frying pan, all you need is salt and black pepper. You don't need to add anything else. It tastes amazing. I want to mix it up just a little bit. I'm going to add a dash of soy sauce and add some freshly grated ginger. But if you don't have soy sauce on hand or fresh ginger, don't worry. Just do salt and black pepper. Medium-high heat. Even if it's pork belly, I like to add just a little touch of oil to get it started. Add the whole thing. Yes. Put a paper towel in, tilt the pan, soak it up. It's a lot. Just want to add a little bit of soy sauce for some base flavor. Just a little bit, maybe even half a teaspoon. Just get it over some of the pieces in the oil. The rest of the seasoning I'm going to do with salt. Move this back and forth. Woo! You see that like crispiness you're getting with the tepe? Alright guys, then I'm going to grate just a little bit of ginger onto these guys. Come on down. Good. Mix some of that ginger in. You can get it into the oil. Oh yeah. Hit it with some black pepper. Since it's already still hot, it will come back up to boil much faster. Earlier I said go to the refrigerator section. It looks like this one I got from the freezer section. So the timing is different for how long you have to boil it. If you happen to buy from the freezer section, it's 7 minutes. Now earlier this week, here's some evidence. This is another package. This one is from the refrigerator section and it says 3분, 3 minutes. So if it's refrigerator, do around 3 minutes. Yeah, definitely these are frozen. We're gonna need full 7 minutes. Put them in. Make sure to give it like a swish around once or twice, or else you'll get some stragglers that stick to the bottom. We're gonna pour out. Then you wanna run it under cold water and get all this excess starch off. I like to transfer it into a bowl while you're cooling it down so you can get off all the excess starch. then back into the strainer, and then repeat one more time. All right, that's good. You want to toss these noodles so they get the excess water off because we're going to coat it in our delicious, spicy sauce. I'm not sure if you can pick it up from looking at this, but they're very chewy. This sauce is spicy, but it has like a little bit of sweetness. I also really like jjolmyeon because it has no broth, and so you don't feel heavy afterwards. I have 2 servings. I'm going to add in both. All right, and then we'll toss. This is your jjolmyeon. A lot of sauce. We're gonna plate it to make it look beautiful, but
Ooh, wow, I love that plate.
yes. Shout outs to gochujang. Alright guys, alright, and then our finely diced cabbage on one side, our soybean sprouts.
고기 듬뿍.
게리 듬뿍, 듬뿍을 어떻게 설명해 한국말로? 영어로.
Lots of.
Loaded.
Loaded, yes.
We're going to then put a little bit of our green onions just to break up. Ooh, mama. Then our 8-minuter. All right, and then I like to hit it with just a little bit of black pepper. Ooh, oof. Nice. And then we're gonna just hit it with a little bit of sesame oil at the end.
Of course.
And this, my friends,
That looks amazing.
that's right. This is gonna be the best
So
jjolmyeon
excited.
you ever had. If you have a little bit of patience, it turns crispy, a little bit like bacon on the sides. You get the fresh vegetables, and then you got the cabbage.
This is all manual shot.
Shh, Nikes. 맛있겠다, 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 맛있겠다. Oh my gosh. 우리 식당 해야겠어. Katie, you want to try the first bite?
No, you go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes, and give me a reaction. 그만해.
네.
It's the noodle texture is chewy, delicious, and mixed with that crispy samgyeopsal. Oh, it tastes so good. And just a little bit of 콩나물 and the cabbage makes this dish look so healthy too.
Great description. I liked it. I'm trying my best to listen and not talk.